Okay, folks, I'm back doing the live. I was reading on Jack and Lily Sullivan's. I was looking at yes, I've been reading. I'm still on their parents. Okay, now these kids. Well, the little girl is younger than I thought she was. I thought she would have been 9, but she's actually 6. Lily is 6. Jack is 4. Okay, but he'll be 5 in October and November, okay, of this year. So these are small kids, okay. And I was reading the backstory on the parents, okay, and it just seems really suspicious. Now they called off the Amber Alert, okay. They called off an Amber Alert. That's because they suspect the kid. Well, they suspect the kids are deceased, okay. After a while, okay, they suspect the kids are deceased. Now, they may not be deceased, but the likelihood of them being deceased is even more. Here's why, okay? The span of time, okay, and they haven't been found. It's been 3 or 4 months, okay? And they live out there in a part of Nova Scotia that is not populated. It's not really populated. Okay, they get well, they got a few cars in that town. Okay, I mean, the amount of cars, the vehicles you can count on one hand, and so they don't really have tower services. Okay, they live out there in a wooded area, and it says, excuse me, a densely wooded area. That means, and that's why, okay, too, on why they're calling off the Amber Alert and they feel the kids are deceased, okay, is because kids that small can only or will only go so far, okay? Not to mention, okay, if you are by woods and you're in a real rural area where there's hardly anybody at, where is there for them to go? And they can't get too much in the woods. You couldn't even walk through them woods, okay, without tripping on something and stepping on it. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So I'm just thinking. So I'm listening to the story. Okay. I'm reading the story. And then I'm starting to think about okay, the mom had the little girl, okay, out of school for 2 days. Okay. This was May 1st and May 2nd, saying she had a cough. Okay. And the little girl was out of school for 2 days and then she come up missing. So that's suspicious. That kind of raised my alarm. Okay. But here's what took it and sent me to do a live. Okay. Is that, let me check it out now. The father, the mom says she's been sleeping on and off all day. You have a 4 and a 5-year-old child or 6-year-old child. You got basically 2 toddlers. Okay. You can't just be sleeping on and off all day with 2 kids running around. Okay. They also have another little baby. I guess that's by the stepfather. Okay. Her name is Meadow. I don't know how old she is, but they took her. The social services came and took the child services came and took the baby. Okay. He says that he went there to visit the baby, but they wouldn't let him visit the baby. Okay. Keeping the baby safe. So, and those other 2 kids are not him. Lily and Jack are not his. Okay. They're by another dad who's an absentee father. Okay. Then, okay, so he was saying that the kids were playing and he was hearing the kids playing. Okay. He's stating that the kids must have opened the sliding door, the sliding glass door. and you can't hear the sliding glass door. It doesn't make a lot of noise. He goes on to say that they must have went out there and they were playing. Okay. He says, I'm hearing them, and then for a minute I don't hear anything. Okay. So I go to check. My thing is this: if those kids were in the house playing, you heard them. Okay. If they went outside, okay, and were playing, even though you didn't hear the glass door opening, you would be able to hear the difference of them being in that house, playing in that house and playing outside. You would have known that, okay, that they went outside. Now that is where I draw a discrepancy as well. Okay.